I'm so shocked that this movie was actually pretty good. 22 Jump Street, the sequel to 21 Jump Street, starring Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum. Let's get this out of the way first. 21 Jump Street was a drama show back then, and they turned to a comedy, and they did it really good. 21 Jump Street is a very funny movie. But I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people today, like a lot of teenagers and everything, they're like saying it's like the best comedy in the world. 21 Jump Street is a funny movie, no doubt about it. I laughed, I enjoyed the movie. I think it's a little bit overrated. Just saying. But now we're not talking about 21 Jump Street, we're talking about 22 Jump Street. This sequel stars Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum, just like the first one. And this time, they're going to college. That's all that's different. If you've seen the first one, then you know the story for this one. A drug is going around a school. Someone dies. Now they gotta find the supplier and they gotta stop the drugs. Just like the first one. That's my only problem with this whole, well, one more problem, but this is the main problem with this whole movie. I don't like it. I'm one of those people, when you get a sequel, you're supposed to make it a lot better, which I think this movie was a little bit better in action-wise and comedy, but same story. When you're making a sequel, make the story even better than the first one. Expand the universe. That's what I always think if I ever write a sequel. That's what I would do. This movie's just completely reframing the first one, just in different situations and different comedy situations. The pause in this movie, it's hilarious. This movie is downright hilarious. Even the end credit scenes are funny. Seriously, that's one of the funniest parts in the movie, the credits. Props to the movie. It's a funny movie, no doubt about it. It is hilarious. I laughed my butt off in this movie. I think it's a funny movie. Do I think it's better than the first one? I think the first one's a little bit better. Just because it's kind of a refrain to it. I mean, it's still funny, no doubt about it. It's just the first one set the bar of that story, and this one's just kind of like, same story, just different situations a little bit. So pretty much the movie was funny. And the action scenes, again, if I said a little earlier, they really upgraded the action scenes. I can tell they did. Like, they really did a good job of action. It was really action. There was good action scenes, and there was good fight scenes. There was a really funny fight scene. It was in the trailer, but it was the fight scene. And props to the trailer. They didn't show all the funny parts. I thought they did. They didn't. But the movie is funny. Ice Cube, he's funny just like in the first one, but I think he's more funnier in this one. And the only other problem I have with this movie is probably the girl from Workaholics, the roommate from the girl in the movie. Yeah, her roommate is completely just, she has one joke. You look so older. You look like you're like 30, 40. First off, Jonah Hill's like 30. She's like 40 and all that kind of stuff. Really? She says the same joke like the whole movie. It was kind of annoying, honestly. But she's really funny in Workaholics, no doubt about it. She's awesome in Workaholics. But overall, I thought the movie was good. It's a good sequel, just not as good as the first one because the story's the same thing, but definitely worth seeing in theaters. It is a funny movie, no doubt about it. So honestly, I'm going to give this movie a kind of a high rating, but it's kind of a really high 4 out of 5. It's a really funny movie. It's a good sequel. It's got some good action. It's got some good, oh, I forgot to mention, really good chemistry between Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum. But the only problem is a character is kind of annoying and the story is the same exact thing as the first one, which I don't like. Overall, it's a good movie. So I would go see it in theaters. So comment, subscribe. See you guys next time.